What's going on with everybody? It is your boy Eric, aka Young God, coming to you live from the Pink Dungeon, giving it to you real raw rugged. And I am back in here with another album review. This is James Blake, Friends That Break Your Heart. If you haven't ever seen me talk about James Blake for whatever reason, this is one of my favorite artists of all time. So whenever he's dropping anything, I'm on the edge of my seat waiting. But did not listen to any of the singles, did not listen to the leak because I know it leaked early. I wanted to hear it officially when it dropped on streaming, and we're here. So yeah, man, love James Blake. Super excited to hear this album, and hey, this is how I thought about it, man. This album is brought to you by a little bit of Pizza Hut. Let's get right into this, man. Track number one, Famous Last Words. This intro is what I want. When I hear James Blake, when I want to listen to James Blake, this intro track is what I want to hear, man. With the ooh, you're the last, ooh, you're the last of my old things. Hey, with the I should have lost it, I should have lost it this time. Ooh, you last of my old things. Hey, he was cooking this song, man. This entire song is fire. Just basically, the song's about losing people in your life, friends, relationships, whatever, family members. It be the people that break your heart. Friends be the ones that break your heart, man. And he was saying that this person is the last of his, I guess, old friends that, he should have been lost to, man. Giving excuses for these niggas' crimes or whatnot. He's like, nah, man, you out of here, man. You're the last of my old things. I should have lost it. I should have lost it. This. But that nigga was cooking this, bro. Fire, man. And then we go to track number two, Life Is Not the Same. This also, he is just cooking this song right here, man. I love the beat on this. I love everything with this. What do you say? If you love me so much, why'd you go? Did your head off in my old I think it was, and then with the ooh, doo, 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 it's just so much fire going in with this. Like I said, it's like a weird scream going in on the hook, nigga, with the diving, smiling. Life is not the same when you're miles away. Fire, man. That nigga was talking that talk on here, man. What do you say? I was your champion. I did everything your way. Just basically, he bent over backwards for this person. I'm assuming it's a friend. Did everything their way. Being a loyal, you know what I'm saying? Stand up 10 toes. Hope you got 5 toes. 10 toes, stand down on the ground type of individual. And that person just wasn't respecting him, man. I don't know if that's how to get down in the UK, but he said he thought it would be a little bit better. I done did everything you want, did it your way, and you still ain't rocking with me the way that I'm rocking with you. Just not a solid individual that he was rocking with, man. Super duper hard song. Like I said, I love everything about this. We say the diving, smiling, life is not the same when you're miles away. Fire, man. Track number three, Coming Back. Now, I have some issues with this album, and this is where they begin. So the intro to this, super duper hard. This sounds like something that you would hear on the Runaway video. Like if the Runaway song by Kanye wasn't the Runaway song, I would imagine this would be the song over that video with the keys with the coming back on my way to you. Like the way the key is so beautiful. The intro to this is one of the most beautifulest things I probably ever heard from James. I love the intro to this. Say yo to the heavens, and it's just the way the pianos and he's like singing over that piano. It's just elegant. It's elegant. Everything about this is elegant. And then it goes to the SZA part, which is fire. SZA sounds fire. Her part, everything with the way the beat changes, fire. But I think that it would have sounded better within the context of a SZA album and not this album. This part of her, or the part of her song, is really good. I give it up to her and him. But I just don't think that it kind of fit the mold and the sound of a James Blake album or this album right here. And yeah, I would just not put her on this. I would have like just took this part. I would have basically fleshed out more of that intro part and just keep it going with that. And I would have let SZA take that whole part and just have that on her new album because it sounds fire. I just didn't think it fit what this album, sounded like for the most part. But I have no qualms or have no problems with SZA part. I just don't think that it should have been on this album. I think it should have been on her album. Fire, just not for this specific album. But then we kind of pick it back up for me is when we go to Funeral. Super duper fire. By the way, just want to say, even his writing on coming back was fire. Nigga said it's a mile. He said it's a mile between his heart and his head. I mean, just talking that talk. I mean, I like what he was talking. Just wish it was packaged a little differently. But Funeral is fire though. Sound like he on his knees begging for a girl not to leave. He's saying I'll do anything. Like I just imagine him like, please, man, please. Like he'd say like, like I change my behavior. I'll be my best behavior. It's like you talking to his mama or something. I don't know what was going on, but he's like he was just really remorseful for whatever he did and what he said. Like this ain't my first time feeling like I'm alive at my funeral. Just feel like he dead. Just a very interesting song. I thought this was fire. And then we go to Frozen, which brings me to another part of this album where I have a little bit of problems with it. Now, the intro to this, once again, super duper interesting. I would like him to fledge out a little bit more of his intro with you think that I've been frozen, like the way that he sounded on that. It sounded interesting and cool to me. But I don't think JID nor Suave fit really what was going on in this right here. But I did like the you think that I've been frozen now. Mm-hmm. But when JID and Suave come in, I don't even think they have bad verses. I just don't think that it really fit. And I'm not opposed to rapping being on a James Blake album. I think that RZA verse on Overgrown was crazy. That nigga RZA sounded like he was about to die and he was giving like his last words to his missus or something. That was a crazy, just cold song. Like not like cold. Well, it was cold like a metaphorically how niggas say, oh, that bit cold right there. But it literally sounded like that song was meant for freezing weather. And the way that RZA delivered that, it sounded like he was in the Arctic with the 55 North Faces on trying to record that and keep warm. That was such a crazy song. But these verses didn't really fit like where I thought the song was going. And I don't know. I just could have done without these verses, but not bad verses. I just, didn't really care for him to be on this song. But I did enjoy the intro to it. I feel like that's both of those features. It's like the intro is fire, but when the feature comes on, it's like, dang. But I enjoy SZA part way more than I did JID and Suave. Like I really didn't care for their part. I liked what SZA was doing. I think that should be a separate song of hers. This was like, just rather this be James Blake. But yeah, that's how I felt about Frozen. I'm So Blessed Your Mind. Hey, very rarely you get a lot of any complaints from me on a James Blake album. Definitely you don't see me back-to-back songs complaining, but hey, there's a first for everything. I'm So Blessed Your Mind. I thought this song was really good when he was singing, but when it got to like the non-binary Siri voice on the hook, didn't really care for that. You know what I'm saying? With the I'm so blessed your mind, I'm so blessed your mind, I'm so blessed your mind. Like I didn't really care for non-binary Siri right there, but I did love every time he picked up and started singing. I thought it was very beautiful. I thought the beat change on Love. Like the way he sounded was mystical. It sounded like he was in a sea of flowers and the wind was blowing and he was just singing to somebody, just singing his heart out. That sounded beautiful. I just didn't care for the I'm so blessed your mind, I'm so blessed your mind, I'm so I didn't really care for that. Really wish it was just James Blake just singing that the way he was singing over that beat the entire time. I thought that would have been extremely beautiful. But we pick it back up, and this is where he kind of starts to cook outside of one song for me. But this is where like the album is just flawless to me. Foot Forward. I think Metro. I see somebody say Metro was on the keys. I don't know if that's true. If Metro was playing the piano here, I did not know he could play. He was in his bag, man. What do you expect? When do you expect? What do you expect? It's okay. I'd rather be replaced. A bitter aftertaste, but it's not that bad. But that nigga was cooking on this. That nigga say it's so. What do you say? It's okay. Alright, I knew I'd be replaced. A bitter aftertaste, but it's not that bad. It's okay. He was sliding on this. Foot forward, foot forward. foot forward. That reminded me on the Beyonce. I remember he was on that Beyonce Lemonade album. He was like, forward, forward, forward. I love that. That nigga's like he was off a perk 30 on that song, man. He was forward, forward, forward. He was saying forward in any type of impersonation he could. Forward, 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 forward. He was wilding on that. That made me think of that. This song is so good. It's a little bit more upbeat. So I don't need a James Blake song to be depressing if that's what you're getting at. I could handle upbeat James Blake song like this right here. This song you can kind of foot forward, hey, foot forward, and it's okay. Like this sounds like some 80s Molly Ringwald or something. I don't know. It's like just some junk you could dance to. I liked it. Super duper fire song. And then we go to Show Me featuring Monica Martin. Literally, the only thing I wrote was cool song. I don't think it was a bad song. Don't think it was an amazing song. I just thought this was cool. I didn't think that this had to be on here either. It's almost like every song with a feature I really didn't care for. And usually every time he has a feature from Bon Iver to RZA to whoever is on his album, they're always in their bag. I just felt like these features outside of SZA, I will always say that I think that SZA song should have been a SZA separate song. It was like okay, it was like cool or whatnot. So it was a cool song. But everything from Foot Forward, Show Me, if we, you know what I'm saying, we can act like that don't exist. Everything from Foot Forward on, amazing, bruh. Say What You Will, I love this, man. This is a beautiful, just like almost every melody in here gets stuck in your head. Just good stuff. I mean, I love his singing. I love the way that he sounds on this with the Say What You Will. You're gonna do it anyway. Like, go on, just say what you gotta say. Get it off your chest. I think this is like the longest song on here. Super duper fire song. I love this right here. I like when like I said, when he's just expanding on different melodies and he just like, kind of, I feel like that's what he excels best in my opinion, where he's just trying out new melodies, trying out new sounds, and he just like kind of just progressing that with the beat, and you just kind of going on an adventure like where is this going next. And I feel like a lot of those songs with the features, it kind of it like stays in one spot almost, or the spot that it goes to is like this isn't the James Blake journey that I'm used to. But Say What You Will is super duper hard. And then we go to possibly my favorite song on here, Los Angel Nights. Oh my gosh, man, I love this song so much, bro. This song is in my playlist, my Apple Music playlist that I do every month. This right here is the one, man. I love this so much. This is such an addicting song, man. With the Lost Angel Nights, never jaded eyes, envious no crime, away from me just fine. Lost Angel Nights, hey, never jaded eyes, envy is no crime, away from me just fine. Hey, it's like I'm in my own way and in my own way. Hey, he was cooking this right here, bro. I wrote down this nigga is cooking right now. He was cooking with fish grease when we got the Los Angeles Nights. This is what I wanted to hear, man. This is such a fire song. This is one of my favorites. This is my favorite song on the album. Love this, man. Then we go to Friends That Break Your Heart, and then I just wrote down, he's violating right now. This is crazy. Just the lyrics, I mean, from him talking about just what the song, is entitled, Friends Breaking His Heart. He said, I got many photographs where I'm in the back, or, I got, what he said, I've haunted many photographs where I'm in the background, where I'm in the foreground, and, I thought that was a pretty cool bar, and he was singing on this one right here, man. I love this song. I love the melody on here. Like I said, he's just kind of expanding on melodies and doing different things. I feel like that's where he excels the best. Super fire song, bro. Love it. And then he closed it out with If I'm Insecure. Fire outro, bro. Like, literally, he was cooking on, I feel like, the latter part of this album. He was in a different type of bag. Love the songwriting on here. I love everything about the beat. The beat sounded different from what I expected. I love it, man. I love everything about this second half of this album. Like I said, Show Me, I don't know how, it was okay, I guess, but everything else, I loved it. And yeah, man, that's my review of that album. And I don't know, bro, I don't dislike it. I like it. I don't think I love it at least right now, but I love so many songs on here. It's just certain things that kind of throw it off for me. But yeah, man, there's some highlights on this album. There's some big highlights. Like I feel like there's some highlights on here that's like some of the highest in his careers. Los Angeles Nights, that song in general, that's like I feel like one of the highest on his careers. And even the I'm so blessed you're mine, the part where he's singing, that if he was like just kind of just fleshed that part out where he was singing, that could have been really special and just like make that the whole song. But hey, we got what we got, and I enjoy what we got for the most part. So tell me how you feel. Until next time, I mean what I say. Haters gonna play. Haters gonna hate. Y'all holla at your boy, no man.